welcome back. Now, the MTC Nestor Tobias Boxing and Fitness Academy hosted a successful international boxing spectacle, the WBO Africa title redemption fight at the Windhoek Country Club over the weekend. The bonanza saw some of the Academy's top fighters, Mateus the Beast Heita and Paulinus Ndjolonimus, record victories against international opponents. To give us the post-mortem of the event, we are joined by the promoter of the Academy, Nestor Tobias. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, how are you? Thank you, man. It's always an honor to be with you guys.
Thank you. Firstly, how would you describe the event?
Of course, we always been there to put up quality event, to put our boxer on the world map, and to bring titles to this country. And of course, come Saturday evening was another successful evening where boxers show their talent, they show their fitness, and they had to fight and to put Namibia on the world map.
So what was the main fight of the boxing bonanza, and who were the fighters?
Yeah, because if you come late there or come too early, you will never know who's the main part, because all these guys, they perform on the top class boxing. And of course, just to make it clear, the main part was Mateus the Beast Heita, who's fought for the WBO Africa featherweight title against a Clement Loco from Benin. Of course, Benin was very high-rated boxer. He was very confident when he came here, but he missed to understand Namibia is the land of the brave, and we got all the brave boxers here. And Mateus Heita, like he says, the beast. He's a very tough, talented boxer who just fought in a Madison Square Garden in New York on the 26th July. Of course, that fight didn't go away, but he won a lot of people's heart and support, and he put Namibia on the world map. And most boxers, they also benefit from that fight. And if you can see the performance he put up on Saturday evening, so you can see he's in a different class when it comes to Africa boxing.
How did the local fighters perform against the international? How would you rate their performance?
Like I say, our boxers, they are world-class boxers. They're very high-rated in the world. And if you can see, Ndjolonimus also was the main supporting bout against a very talented boxer from South Africa, and Tuli is rated number 7 in the world, worldwide, you know. So this kid qualified to fight for the world title. He's not trying to qualify to fight for the world title, already qualified to fight for the world title. And when you see his performance against the other boxer, he put up a very classic performance. Also, the other boxer is also world class and South African, and that matter. The fight was a fight on a high pace, very entertaining, and everybody, I believe, he enjoyed this fight. And of course, John come up on top, knocking out this guy in round 10. So Mateus Heita is also, like I say, he put up a classic performance, and also he said redemption. Now he redeemed himself on the higher level, because some people, they can only remember you as your last fight. Now he lost in New York, but now Saturday evening he put up a classic performance, and he come as a winner. Now that winning, you're gonna take him very high in the rating. We're just waiting for the new rating to come out, and we'll see where he's rated. But for sure, he went back where he belonged.
Congratulations to him.
Yeah.
So we have observed some great fights during the bonanza. What would you describe as some of the most exciting moments or fights of the bonanza?
Yeah, I believe the main supporting bout, Ndjolonimus and Ntuli, they steal a show, because these guys, the big guys, the bigger, you know, the bigger they come, the harder they fall. So there was big punches throwing there, and every punch John was throwing was shaking this guy, and the crowd was always on their feet, and we need fight like that. The best to fight the best to fight the best in Namibia, and to entertain, to make the boxing, the sport of boxing more popular and popular. And of course, we got a kid like Joe Nangolo. That kid is a very talented kid, and we're planning for him for bigger things. And of course, I want him to fight for the WBO title. And even on his record, I think he got 8 fights now, and all wins, I believe so. But doesn't matter his record, but the way he performed is a world-class kid, and we have to take care of him. That's one of the kids I take note of there. And we got also other boxers, you know, Shapaka, who's a national champion. Then we got the heavyweight, Naftali Sheapo, we just introduced him to the public now. He had his third fight, and then we put him in against one of the top boxers, or the former top boxers, or very experienced, Vicapita Mero, or the Beast. And you see, he took him up to the 10th round, and that is a good experience for this kid. And from now on, we will see him fighting in TV in Saudi Arabia or New York or in UK. See, so he's a very talented kid. And yeah, so that is some of the kids we can look up to them, and we see them good future in them, and to become world champions. And of course, the other disappointment is Harry Simon Jr., who could not fight because of withdrawal of his first opponent from DRC, who was based in South Africa. Then the substitute was also not medical fit to fight, So that's a big disappointment. But we know Harris Jr. is a very talented kid, and of course, there's also a good future in him.
What would you say is the highlight for you for the entire night?
The highlight, we can say also the turn-up crowd to come and support boxing. See, that sometimes you don't see turn-up like that to events like this, and the crowd must get applaud, and we have to thank them for coming in big number. And we want to show them. I think the boxers, they show them also. They can also invite the rest to come to boxing, because the entertainment is there for boxing. The spirit of winning is there. They show their heart and the willingness to put this country on the world map. And of course, that also we have to thank our main sponsors, like PST Bet, co-sponsor, and the main sponsor, MTC. So that is also one of the highlights of the evening, because without the sponsorship or without funding, you cannot put up an event like this. So we have to thank that. And of course, the media who promote this fight throughout, and to make sure people are coming to the venue to come and support and enjoy boxing.
So since the year's almost come to an end, are there any plans or prospects for your boxers?
Of course, there's no season for boxing, professional boxing. Boxing can take place anytime. We see now our top boxer, like I can say the top sportsman in Namibia, Philebos Enejing Itumbwa, he did not fight. So we, like now, I'm coming from the gym, we were training just for him to be ready and to be prepared for his next fight. So we're going to announce his next fight in due course. But for now, he's keep on training. So there's no so this a close things as like not like in a soccer where the league gonna end this time, but in boxing we must always be ready for the action. So I'm telling everybody, all the boxers, to be in training and keep on the road for the next event, because it can come anytime. We can announce anytime, for any boxer to go and fight. We're already in contact with our international partners for bigger fight for our kids, so they can come before end of the year. So yeah, for now we are still busy in the gym, and just be ready anytime we can call the media to come and cover the press conference for the next event.
Thank you so much for taking time to be with us here on Namibia Connects.
It's always an honor to talk to you guys. Thank you.